flip the script. If you're someone who is a big procrastinator, I need you to listen to this because I needed to hear this. I thought procrastination just meant you didn't want to do the thing. I didn't know in reality it's just avoidance. And on top of that, it's you being a perfectionist. And I always had that viewpoint of like, there's no way I'm a perfectionist. Like, I won't even start something, let alone start something and work on it until it's perfect. But that's not what a perfectionist is at all, in case you didn't know. A perfectionist is someone who won't even start something, like me, because the circumstances aren't perfect. Because it feels like if it's not going to work out, why bother? Completion of things is the goal, not perfection. And what I mean by that is just getting a task completed. It doesn't matter if it doesn't feel good enough. It doesn't matter if the circumstances aren't right, because the circumstances will never be right. The goal is to complete it. All right, so you're going to find yourself tossing with this too. In the beginning, you're going to still fight with yourself and think like, but I don't want to do it just yet. Or maybe tomorrow when this happens. Or I don't feel confident right now, so I'm going to wait till I take a shower. That's not the goal. The goal is to complete it. Post the video. Post the content. Schedule the doctor's appointment. Oh, that's a big one for me. I still have not done that. I don't know why, but I have a really big thing on procrastinating the doctor. In fact, I don't even have a doctor. And if you want to take it deeper, you can even do EFT tapping. Like I'm probably gonna have to do EFT tapping on the doctor because I still can't bring myself, like we can be aware about things, but just because we're aware doesn't necessarily mean we're gonna change our habits. It's not until you kind of do some EFT tapping, rewire the brain, those old habits, and it's the matter of speaking it aloud, almost giving yourself permission, like it's okay to feel like this, it's okay to be scared. Some part of me or some part of you is scared to do the thing, and that's really what's holding you back. And it's just fear, and it's just the mind programmed to protect you. But it's not. It's doing the opposite. You're holding yourself back instead of being protected. So once you understand all of that, it's easier to change your habits. It's easier to change your patterns. But yeah, like for me and the doctor, I feel like there's some kind of still a fear of me going to the doctor and finding out something that I don't want to hear. I think that's really my underlying reason. Also, with someone who struggles with procrastination, or say you're an avoidant and you tend to avoid things that just make you feel uncomfortable or difficult or challenging in any way, like me. Let's say like everyone has dreams, everyone has goals, but most of them do not act on them, especially if you're an avoidant. So really, as I've been getting older, I feel a new urgency to act on my goals and my dreams. And I still feel that barrier, between me and what I want, because there's still a part of me that's holding myself back, the avoidant part. And so what's really been significant in my life is not only the EFT tapping. The EFT tapping has flipped my world upside down. Search Brad Yates, follow him through whatever you're going through, even if you're having a good day, tap. But when you are an avoidant, I feel like it goes hand in hand with having this like all or nothing mindset. And so that's why we won't even start something. Say we got a dream, like we're thinking of everything it's going to take to get there, how it won't work out, why it's not realistic. But instead, and you can see how that can create like a spiral. And then it makes you feel even worse about yourself and your own circumstances, because you know you're not even putting yourself out there to try, to give it a chance. So you're avoiding it essentially by already marking it out. Like, nope, like that's not gonna work. It's gonna fail. Or, you know, that type of stuff just doesn't happen for someone like me. First of all, it being successful or not is not the point. You have to break it down, because when you think of all the things that it's going to take to get there, it's like we won't even try. Our nervous system gets overloaded. We feel like it's just too much, and boom, you're avoiding it, you're suppressing it. You don't want to even face it. You don't even want to look at it. You bury your dreams when it feels like that. And so I have started this thing where I just do 3 pillars of things that are aligned with me. So that's working on creativity and career block, 20 to 45 minutes a day. If I'm having a really bad day and that feels impossible, that like still non-negotiable, it gets broken down into like a 10-minute period of my day. And then I have nervous system work, so things like EFT tapping, or going on a walk, grounding myself. I forget what the third one is. It kind of goes hand in hand with like the career. And when you check these off the list, it feels so simple and it feels like you really didn't do anything. But if you do this over time, consistently, and before you know it, like this is what people talk about when they say they quantum leap into a new reality, because they've been not waiting on tomorrow or someday or maybe in the future when I have this, and maybe when I have this amount of money in my savings. There is no other time except for right now, and you have to embody yourself as that person right now in order to get to be where you want to be. And that's something I'm also learning. So I would like to leave you with this. There is no perfect today or perfect tomorrow. There is only you showing up right now anyways. Like, I really wanted to make a video today outside, but it's raining and it's cold and it's cloudy and the lighting's not good, but I showed up anyways. And those are going to be the small steps you take that are actually monumental. The days you look back on and actually miss, even in the midst of all your chaos. I mean, of all your success. So, yeah. Love you guys.